I feel like I'm walking better throughout the rest of the day because I'm more balanced. What's up, team? It's T Banks shooting another vlog. Today I'm excited because I really want to do a workout revolving around the scoliosis thing I told you guys about. Okay, so I've got a little minor scoliosis in my lower back, and I've been working on that for like the past maybe 3-4 years, kind of correcting my spine, my spinal health, and just kind of those weaker muscles that are protecting the tissue. So I've been doing that, focusing on core strength, complete core strength, and balance. So this workout is all about working on balance, coordination, single leg, core, all that. So get ready for a single leg core workout, getting our posture right, getting our strength right, our true strength right, that balance and everything. So anyway, I'm rambling, you know how I do. All right, you guys, let's get into this workout in 3, 2, 1. All right, team. So we're working on that single leg strength. So like I mentioned, I have a little bit of a scoliosis in my lower back that causes me to have some imbalances in my movement. So a lot of my training is actually focused on putting myself in unbalanced positions to train myself to be able to stabilize in those positions. So I do a lot of like single leg and single arm work, including these reverse lunges with the press, all right? So I'm reverse lunging, I'm coming forward, bringing my knee high, trying my best not to tap the ground and hold that position, and then stepping back. So I'm on one leg, focusing on the leg portion of it, but adding a upper body component just to add a little bit of extra mental work. But really, you guys, you can honestly do these without the weight. The focus for me is not intensity here. The focus for me is control and keeping good posture, okay? So take your time on these. Again, this workout is not meant to be crazy hard. Next up, we have pistol squats. Another single leg movement, going down as far as you can, hip hinging, sitting back into a low box, or if you are awesome, sitting back down close to the floor, right? So kind of getting your hips down to the ground. If you can reach that far, if you have that kind of range of motion, and then standing up. I don't have that kind of range of motion, so I need a box to kind of get to have something to kind of sit on, because I'm not at that level yet. All right, but you're controlling the movement, you're sitting and you're standing up, pushing from the heel of your foot, just like we talked about with any squat form. Okay, so you're sitting back into the hips on that one, and then throwing the box out the way, just like I did. Next exercise, you guys, we're reaching for our warrior 3 position, right? This is a yoga pose I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen if you guys are yogis. So this yoga position is called a warrior 3 pose right there. So that's your warrior 3. And then I'm adding a little bit of extra here. I'm reaching down to the ground, doing a little, like a single leg deadlift almost, but just, just reach, touch the ground, and come back up, okay? Just really trying to keep all my load on that one foot, okay? So I hop around a lot in this one because I'm really just trying, the goal for me in this one is to not touch the ground. So I'm doing a warrior 3, and I'm going right into my touch, okay? So you'll really feel that planted leg, right? The glutes, really the whole leg, you're gonna feel it is shaking a little bit because you have to maintain posture, you have to maintain good form to be able to hit this position in warrior 3. There's no way that you're gonna be able to hit that position if you aren't in control of the movement, if your foot isn't firmly stable on the ground, if you don't have that arch support, if you don't have that kind of that lockout position. So just make sure you're controlling the movement and you're doing things well, and then you'll hit these awesome positions. And then switch sides, same thing. Pick a point to look at. If you need help finding your balance, find a point on the ground or directly ahead of you to look at, and that's gonna help you with some control as well. So grab your kettlebell that you need, pop on the ground, and by on the ground I mean off the ground, because we're gonna be doing some step ups. Sorry guys. All right, so hold on to your kettlebell. It should definitely be a little bit heavier than the bells that you had for that pressing motion, right? Because we're just holding it at the midline, okay? So you're just holding on to it, you're stepping, you're reaching down without like taking the load off of the planted foot. So you're reaching down, touching the ground here with that back trail leg. You can just touch it with your toe and then lift right back up. So hopefully you guys can tell what's happening here. I'm not stepping all the way off of the box. These are not your standard step ups. We're keeping the load on the box planted foot. And you're just working on dipping and then coming all the way back up. So again, you see my legs shaking because it's harder than it looks. It's harder than it looks. So I wouldn't get a tall box. I would get a smaller box. Just dip back. As soon as you touch the ground, stand right back up. Focus on the point and finish the movement. Yes. All right, you guys, I got in a really good workout today. Like I said, it was all about balance, all about just me getting back to the roots of movement. So you guys saw that today. And when I do those workouts, what's crazy is like I feel that I walk better like for the rest of my day, especially if I get in my workout earlier. I feel like I'm walking better throughout the rest of the day because I'm more balanced and I'm more, my individual, the individual parts of my body, they're working better in isolation, right? So, for example, like if you have a weak left side or weak parts of your body that are parts of your body that are weak on like the left side or the right side, if you work on some of those balance issues during your workout, then that will kind of transfer over to the rest of your day, how you're moving around. Just walking around, you'll feel the difference. You'll feel healthier, you'll feel more balanced, you'll feel more on center. So that's how I feel right now after having done that type of workout, right? So it wasn't like hardcore, it wasn't like as intense, but it was super focused on my functional health. And so those workouts are way more important to me nowadays than the crazy intense workouts. I do both, but I think they both, again, balance me out and just help me feel like a better athlete, honestly. So hopefully you guys got something out of that today, because I enjoy sharing it with you all. I will see you back here at the space in Hyde Park for the next workout. So stay tuned. Check out the next video, or the last video and the next video. Shoot, the last video should be over here by this car. Yep. So just click over there by that car and yeah, check out the last workout if you haven't seen it. So thanks for dealing with my goofiness. Also, I know I'm crazy, but this is the real me. Y'all asked for the real me, so this is what you get. This is who I am. All right, later guys. Peace.